Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Bitcoin Sage Show. I'm your host, Patrick, and let's get started for December 10th. A lot of exciting stuff happening today with Bitcoin. As usual, today, big news is the CBOE Futures. Bitcoin Futures started trading just about an hour ago. We saw a nice little pop in volume and in price. So let's get started with today's news. So first and foremost, good old Coinbase has come out with a please invest responsibly, very much like the advance notice you get when you go to a gambling website telling you not to put all your money into the casino. Anyways, that was interesting. They sent that out to both Coinbase and GDAX users, so pretty much everybody. Not sure what that exactly means, but I think they're covering themselves as best they can, which does make a lot of sense. Next is the Japanese. The Tokyo Financial Exchange is moving forward with crypto derivatives, and South Korea is actually banning them. So, again, don't know what that means, but it's interesting to see how more and more of these exchanges are jumping on board to start trading in these derivatives in some capacity for Bitcoin all around the world. This is actually huge news. Coinbase hits the #1 spot on the Apple's US App Store. So they can barely keep up with the demand. Being the #1 app is worth millions of dollars in free advertising a day. So at this point, I believe Coinbase is a bigger factor in whether the price goes up or down based on the adoption of the app and the spout of how quickly they run people through and their limitations. So this is huge news, just monstrous. If you haven't heard, I'm sure you have, the news about Crypto Kitties. So the Ethereum software written to breed cats and sold for quite a bit of money. Anyways, this is a amazing little idea that's turned into a very big idea very fast, and has also clogged up the Ethereum network quite a bit. So it's also showing us quite a bit of the negatives and the drawbacks from some of the designs and scalability of these networks. This is a great article. I'll add the link in the description below. It's from a person I highly recommend you read always, anything about from Naval. The cryptocurrency is not a bubble. It solves money problems. Have a read of this article. And here's the futures. So the CBOE futures are trading, as you can see. They're live now. I'll also include this link in the description below. Take a look at that. And make sure you keep track of what's going on here. Let me see if I can get a screen up here with us so I can look at the current price. Okay, here we go. This is Bitstamp. Just showing you some lines. Anyways, a break over this line was a buy on our end. So we've been long from that position forward. This was the spike that happened as we started trading the futures. So a nice spike upwards, and it's continuing at this point above that 50-day trend line. So keeping track of these major lines at this 1600 here and this 1460 on this one. Anyways, we'll catch up tomorrow morning, see how the market does overnight with these futures, and see if there's any other interesting news that pops up. If there is, we'll be covering it all. If you have any questions, drop some comments or catch me on social media at Bitcoin Sage. Thanks very much, everyone. Have a great night.